Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to the new episode of Explore China with Asim. Viewers, today is the 4th day of our journey, and this time we are going to explore the home of one very famous calligrapher of the China, Wang Xizhi, and we will go there and we will share with you the information about him, but a little bit that he belongs to a very famous governor's family. His family, all the members of his family were belong to the very high class family, and he was the calligrapher, and he was the calligrapher of 4th to 5th century. So we will go inside and explore and share with you. So let's go with me. Viewers, behind me here you can see on this stone there is the calligraphy, the Chinese characters. Actually these characters were written by the King Kongxi of the Qing dynasty, and he used these characters to praise the Wang Xizhi, who is the great calligrapher and belongs to the governor's family. Viewers, here you can see this is the reconstruction of the Lanting calligraphy of Tang dynasty, and here are some portraits of the calligraphers of at that time, and here is the sample of their Chinese calligraphy. Viewers, we are standing in front of the ceremonial home of Wang Xizhi. So let's go inside. We will show you the infrastructure of this building, and you see, same like the Chinese traditional infrastructure, there is a gate, and here is the water lakes, and you see along both sides there is a track for the walking, and in this water they have the fish and the lotus. Here is the main chair for the person to deal. Back side of this will be the other room. Along the corridor they have placed some kind of the portraits, some kind of the calligraphy of the Wang Xizhi. So here is the same that room we means to give the respect to the owner. You can see here. Along the walls, viewers, here is the calligraphy on the plates. Even these chairs are very traditional chairs. I can show you, there are the special kind of the patterns and the calligraphy characters inside these wooden chairs, and this calligraphy is also on the wood. Viewers, here you can see this one big building, and this was built up in the time of the King Kongxi in the Qing dynasty, and inside it is there is one very big plate, and on that plate there is the Chinese calligraphy. Every character is in the different style of calligraphy, and this is actually one poem, and here it is written that this was the poem of the Lanting Jishi, and Lanting Jishi was actually the Emperor Kongxi's poet, and he has written this poem, and this poem is one of the representation of the Chinese calligraphy. Viewers, the home of the Lu Xun is situated in a very crowded street of the ancient China. So this is a Shaoxing, and in the Shaoxing this street you can see still the typical style, ancient style homes, and his home is in the middle of this street. It's really very good that China still preserve their culture and their history, so that the new comers or the outsiders or even their own youth, they can come to know about the history and the culture of the China very well. Viewers, now we are inside the Lu Xun's home, and Lu Xun, I want to tell you, is the great writer in the Chinese history, and he was born in the earlier 19th century, and he was the poet and the writer of earlier 20th century. In the time of the Mao Zedong, he was rewarded by an honor of the great writer, book writer and the poet to develop the culture and the history of the China. Viewers, here you can see this is Lu Xun's home's first room, and it is the same infrastructure like the normal Chinese homes, the wooden furniture, and there will be the wall hanging written some Chinese characters, and this is the front hall, and the main room will be behind it, and besides it there are the roads. Viewers, here you can see this is the wooden wall, and in front of the hall the wooden wall is always means that area, that way is blocked, cannot go through the main hall. So along are the streets, and as you go back then you can see the other living rooms and other things, means the kitchen, halls, everything is behind that one. Viewers, in this gallery they have placed some writings of the Lu Xun, and you can see here these are the wall hangings on the wooden, and this is on the paper, the writings of him, the books written by him. And as you know that Chinese in the ancient time it was written from top to bottom, means in the vertical pattern, not in the horizontal lines. So here all the writings you can see, these are from the top to bottom. Viewers, nowadays the Lu Xun's home look like one mini museum. Is his writings are placed here. Here you can see the books written by him, and here is that great personality. On this book you can see his picture. This one was the Lu Xun. Viewers, this is one small room, you can say one small meeting room. There are some chairs, table, some small stools. It is here. Viewers, this is the bedroom of the Lu Xun. You see the main bed, and here is his working table, writing table, a few necessities, some cupboards, and some tables, chairs are still placed here. Viewers, you can see here is the beautiful kitchen of the Lu Xun's home, that ancient style pots and also the stoves, kiln is also there, and there are the big pans to make the dough and to make the flour in the dough form. So you see this is very beautiful kitchen behind the main rooms. Viewers, this is, you can say, the flour making machine, the small wooden machine of that time, and here this is one kind of the store room. Here they prepare the flour, and that flour will be shifted to the kitchen. This is the back side of the Lu Xun home, and you see full airy home, a lot of area, garden. Here they do the plantation. So it's really very beautiful home and very big home. This is the field of the Lu Xun's home for the gardening, and this is the backside yard. You see the beauty and the wise nature of those people, means they live in the big homes, their thinking was also very vast, and nowadays people are living in the small homes and their thinking is also very small. Viewers, here is the stage, and you can see here Lu Xun sit to watch the performance, like the dramas or the poetry performance, some kind of the performance here, activities, small activities. Viewers, here is the presentation of the Chinese marriage ceremony, and red color is the main thematic color, and the husband and wife, they always give the greetings to each other like this. Viewers, this is the bridal room. In the history of the China, people make this kind of the room for the bride, and you see there is the special bed, and the theme is again that red theme, some necessary furniture. This is really very beautiful room. Viewers, this is the room to worship, and you see this one was the way to worship and pray for their ancestors also. Viewers, first time I have experienced this kind of home, and this home really look like one big home, like one governor's home. So many things, a lot of area, every necessity of the life is available here. Means from the very first gate to the end of the room, you will feel that you are in another world. Really, this feeling I cannot express by the words. Very amazing home, and I think in this full visit, this one is the one of the best place that I have visited.